It's not all about looks. Remember, the benefit is your body, your mind, your health, your longevity. Looking cute is just a perk. Hey there, I'm Rachel, and this is I'm Bringing Healthy Back. Today, I wanted to go over where to get gym clothes. So I here on my channel, on my podcast, am passionate about health and food and fitness because of my history with restrictive eating and binge eating, so disordered eating. And fitness is something that helped me heal and pull out of that season of my life. And now it's something that I think everyone should move their body in whatever way that they enjoy. It doesn't have to be weightlifting. It doesn't have to be running. It doesn't have to be yoga, but something to keep our body active. I could go on, but today, clothing. So depending on what activity you decide to try out and stick with, or maybe it'll change throughout the years, but where to get good quality clothing and what do you need? So if you are just starting out and you're just going for a walk, you can just walk in jeans and a t-shirt or shorts and a t-shirt, shorts and a tank top. You don't have to go out and buy athletic clothing just to go for a walk. Now, you can if you want. I understand. If it's hot, it's summertime, you don't want to be sweating in your jean shorts, in your nicer t-shirts, I get it. But if it is nicer weather and you're not going to be sweating a whole lot, there's nothing wrong with just going out in jeans and a t-shirt. Now, it is an option that you will want nicer shoes, not like flip-flops, not clogs. But today, I'm going to leave you on your own for shoes because shoes are a different predicament. I work out in volleyball shoes just because I played volleyball in high school and in college, and they have flat soles, and I weightlift, and I don't run, and I just use them in the gym, and it's just clothing today, not shoes. But some of the places that I mentioned today will have shoes that you can purchase. So first and foremost, what do you actually need? Now, it is very easy to be like, oh my gosh, they have such cute clothes and I want to have all the different colors and all the different styles. And you can definitely do that if you can afford it. But I am more of a minimalist when it comes to that because yes, I want all the cute workout gear, but I don't need it and I don't have the space. And for me personally, I just keep a smaller workout wardrobe. So decide, what do you really need? How many things do you really need? So for me, I do weightlifting and yoga. So I wear leggings, sports bras, and then I have t-shirts, tank tops, socks. So having a history playing volleyball, I used to wear just volleyball spandex working out, and now I just wear leggings all the time, black leggings all the time. And I have currently 4 pair on rotation. 4 pair? Yes, hold on. 4 pair on rotation. I just threw a pair out and I had purchased a new pair. So in with one, out with another. I threw them out because I can no longer get the odor out. So I wasn't being wasteful. That's another thing. It's so easy to just like throw out old stuff and buy brand new stuff because it's fun and there was nothing wrong with your old stuff. So small aside, if you are getting rid of gym gear and it doesn't stink, there's no holes or tears, there's no stains on it, consider either donating it to like Goodwill or selling it on Poshmark, eBay, Plato's Closet, some other consignment shop that you have near you. So I have 4 pairs of leggings. I have a bunch of pairs of just crew socks. Mine are all black, but you can get a bunch of different colors. I have currently 5 sports bras, and one of them is on its way out. I've had mine for years because I didn't know I guess I got ones that they didn't stretch out. I haven't destroyed them. It's just at a point where I'm starting to not be able to get the odor out of them. So I have 5 sports bras, soon to be 4. And then for tops, maybe more than half of my workout tops are just old t-shirts from like high school and college. And they're just ones that like had pit stains, and I either like made them into cutoffs, or I just don't care that they have pit stains because I'm just going to the gym. Or I do have 3 maybe a couple like actual workout tops that I purchased years ago. And so, I mean, unless you're really aggressive with your clothing, you're going to have it for a good amount of time. So what do you need depending on how often you're going to be working out? Now, especially if you are just starting working out, you don't need a whole wardrobe of workout gear. You don't need 5 pairs of shorts, 5 pairs of leggings, 10 tops, 10 sports bras. You don't. Like, start with a few maybe. Like if you're like, okay, I'm going to work out 2 or 3 times a week and you only do laundry like once a week, maybe start with getting 3 pairs of leggings or 3 pairs of shorts. And maybe you're not sure if you want leggings or shorts. So maybe you get 1 pair of leggings and 1 pair of shorts. Maybe you prefer shorts in the summertime. You prefer leggings in the wintertime. A couple pairs of leggings or a couple pairs of shorts or 1 of each. Get a couple sports bras. And honestly, I would start with, like, unless you have the money budgeted. I'm a huge budgeter. If you have the budget, sure, go ahead, buy a couple workout tops, tank tops, crop tops, whatever you are comfortable wearing. You will figure that out as you go. Just start small and you can build off of that. And that's what I've done. Very few times have I purchased like a pack of something. Where have I purchased my workout gear? So I have purchased off of Gymshark. I have purchased off of Nike. And I understand the want to have that brand. For other people to see that brand, they're well-known brands, so you're like, they make activewear, so I want a brand that makes activewear. They know how to do it. I get that. But there are places where you can get nice, good brands for not as expensive. So I think it's important. Yes, you can wear the big brand athletic wear, but if your budget doesn't allow for it, and if you're just getting started, maybe tuck the ego into the back pocket and pull out the humility, because it doesn't matter what you wear. The return on investment of your exercising is your health, your physical health, your mental health, your overall well-being, the longevity of your life, God willing. And so don't be ashamed to wear off brands. One of my friends loves the leggings from Old Navy. My one sister gets her leggings off of Amazon. You never know. You never know what's out there. You don't have to pay $50 for a pair of leggings. You don't. You can pay even more for that, for them, but you don't have to. So getting to the point, you can go to your local sports stores. So like Dick's Sporting Goods. It's kind of the only one I can think of right now. But there you're going to pay a premium. Where else can you go? You can go to Zappos. You can go to 6pm.com. I'm sure there are some others where Sierra Trading Post. So it's basically like an online TJ Maxx or Marshalls, but they have other brands, bigger brands. I'm not sure. You can go to Sierra Trading Post. They have physical locations, but then they have their online store. You can go to your TJ Maxx and to your Marshalls. One brand that I have from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I don't know, is Gaiam. Gaiam, that's how I say it, G-A-I-A-M. It's a yoga brand, and I have a couple pair of leggings. 1 pair I got from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and 1 I thrifted. So this applies for leggings, shorts, sports bras, and workout tops. Like, they have it all. Where else can you go? You can thrift. Again, if you're picky on thrifting, go in person. Like, not like Goodwill, depending where you're at. Goodwill, you may be able to find some treasures there. You may not. Plato's Closet tends to have a little higher quality, a little higher standard of what they accept. So you have a better chance of finding something trustworthy there. You can go on Poshmark. There are people who sell new or nearly new items on Poshmark. And with Poshmark, with thrifting, with 6pm, with Zappos, I'm sure there are other websites like 6pm and Zappos, with Sierra Trading Post, you're going to get those brands that you may want, like Under Armour, Puma, Adidas. Not sure about Nike. It might depend on the season, what they have in stock. Maybe FIFA. I don't know, is FIFA a hot brand? I don't think so, but maybe it is and I'm just not with it. You are not going to find I don't know if you're going to find like Lululemon. I don't know if you're going to find Gymshark, Buff Bunny, Alpha Elite on 6 p.m. on Zappos. So if that's what you want, keep looking, go on Poshmark. Like if you are buying secondhand or at a discounted price. Or if you can wait for Gymshark, Alpha Elite, whomever to have like their Black Friday sale. Or Gymshark, when I'm recording this, they just had like a 60% off lots of stuff on their online store. So if you can wait, if you really want brand new and you really want a certain brand, I recommend just waiting until it's on sale, unless you are willing and can afford to pay what they want. I'm just saying, you do whatever you want. But I work out regularly, and I still have a hard time justifying buying things at full price. Like I said, Old Navy. Your Kohl's will have some brands like Nike, Under Armour, FIFA, Adidas. Again, like Kohl's will be a pretty regular price, maybe discounted prices sometimes, but not necessarily. If you are going to buy from those bigger names, their website, check out the sales section, because of course, like it always seems like the newest things are like the cutest things, and they have more of a size range and a color range. But check out the sales section, because if what's important to you is like having that brand and being able to have that branding, you can get like some of last season's, or like they're going to be rolling out new clothing, so they have the old stuff on a discount, and it's still brand new. It still has the branding. It's just at a discount because they're trying to get out of their inventory. So I love the clearance or the sales section. Amazon has some impressive dupes. I've never purchased them myself, but this week was Amazon Prime Days, and someone I follow on Instagram purchased some athletic wear from Amazon, and one of them looked just like the Gymshark sports bras that I purchased earlier this year. Just like it. But it was Amazon. So if you don't already know and you want like the dupes, the lookalikes, check out Amazon. And it will be much cheaper than the actual brand name. Like I said, your local sports store, Amazon, 6 p.m., Zappos, they're going to have shoes. So I think Zappos used to like just be shoes, or it's like mostly known for just selling shoes, but they also have clothing and everything else now. So I am a proponent, I think that's the right word, of being able to try your shoes on before you buy them. My current shoes, I actually did order just because I had that brand before, and I was willing to return them if they didn't fit, but they did fit. So I honestly still have the shoes that I had. It's 2014 or 2015 when I bought them. So someone may say that I need new shoes, but like I said, all I do is I lift in them, and then I walk on the treadmill sometimes. So I'm not like putting on a bunch of miles, and they aren't worn out. Why spend $100 or more on new shoes when mine are fine? Water bottles you can get anywhere. Headbands you can get anywhere. Socks. My socks, I'm almost due to buy some new socks. They're getting really thin on the soles of my feet right now. But mine, I just bought like a 6-pack of black Nike crew socks years ago. One brand of shoes that I think they have a lot of variety of fun like colors and stuff is Noble. And I thought about purchasing a pair a few years ago. I didn't, but they have a lot of like fun colors now, seem to be bringing in like new colors, new designs on their shoes. So you can always check that out. I will link the websites I mentioned down below, like 6 p.m. and Zappos. I'm sure you guys know how to get to Gymshark and Alpha Elite and Buff Bunny. I'll link them down below regardless. Adidas, Nike, Puma. I don't know. Do you guys have brand allegiances? Like I used to think Nike was the GOAT. Not really, but that was just kind of like when I was in high school, like Nike was the brand. And now I'm like, I could never buy Nike again, and I'd be perfectly fine with it. If you guys have any other suggestions on where you guys like to buy, I'll link Poshmark too. If you guys have suggestions on where you like to buy your gym wear and your tips for not going broke buying your activewear. Drop me a comment down below if you are listening on YouTube. And don't go broke buying your workout wardrobe. It's not worth it. Start small. Like me, I add pieces as you go. Budget if you're like, oh, I really want to get this. And so like, you're like, okay, this month I'm going to set aside this money and then the next month I'm going to buy it. There's no shame in that game of budgeting and having a fund of, okay, for the next 2 months, I'm going to put some money aside. And then the third month, I'm going to buy what I want. No shame in that. It's not all about looks. Remember, the benefit is your body, your mind, your health, your longevity. Looking cute is just a perk. So that's my suggestions for workout wear. If you want to stick around, I'm going to talk about snacks and books and TV shows. And so we'll get right into that. So today I made energy balls. And if you follow me on Instagram, which I will link here, right here. If you're not following me, what are you doing? I post like what I eat in a day, basically every day. And I eat energy balls almost like every day because they're so quick to just, if I'm getting a little hungry, but it's not mealtime, just a quick energy ball or two kind of satiates me for the time being. And it's packed with nutrients like healthy fats and fiber and some protein. And so the last ones I had were lemon poppy seed blueberry. And today I wanted to try making white chocolate cranberry, which I did. And I will insert the time lapse here. And as that's playing, I wanted to use almond butter in them, but I didn't have almond butter. And I could have bought some at the grocery store today, but it's like $10 for a small jar. And I had cashew butter at home that I didn't have plans to use, what to use the cashew butter for. So I was just like, I'll just use my cashew butter. So they're okay with cashew butter. I much rather would have had them with almond butter. And I think they need a little bit more craisins and white chocolate chips. So right now the recipe has a 1/4 cup of each craisins and white chocolate chips. I might up that to a 1/3 cup of each. We'll see. I don't want to have too many big chunks and then the balls fall apart. Might have to do some experimenting. I will put that recipe down below for you guys if you're interested. But they're also a great, like, you have a craving for something sweet, and so an energy ball just kind of like satisfies that sweet tooth too, but you're getting nutrients. Last time, if you guys are chronic listeners to I'm Bringing Healthy Back, thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, do that. If you're not following the podcast, go ahead and do that. Leave a rating and review if you would. I would appreciate it so much. I was reading 2 books. First, I was reading Agatha Christie's Halloween Party. Still doing that. We are 82 pages into 250, 260. I'm not getting into it as much as the last 2 Agatha Christie books I read, which were And Then They Were None and The Big Four. And I think part of it is I'm having a little bit of an attention span issue at the moment because I'm really into a TV show, and it's really detrimental to my time. Am I going to keep watching it? Yes. It's a problem. And then I'm also reading The Pilgrim's Progress. So this is a unabridged version. So it's like they haven't updated the language that it's written in. It's written in English, but it's written in the 1600s. So it's like Old English, like King James Bible version, like these and thous and the order of the sentence. And again, with the attention span, it's just a little deeper. It's very based in Christian truth. I don't know how to explain it. My Jesus followers, have you read this? I'm going to finish it. It's going to take me a while, but I'm going to finish it. I think it's important for me to do that. Yes, Agatha Christie. I'm a big murder mystery fan. It's just, I'm having a hard time getting into this one, but we're going to finish it also. So that TV show that is ruining my life is called Grimm. It's an older show, and I have no clue when it came out. It's on Amazon Prime, so I'm just watching it, and it's based off the Grimm brother fairy tales, and I'm just here for it because it's like dark, but most episodes aren't too dark where then I'm like feeling easy going to bed. I just say my prayers if I do. But there's comic relief. If you've watched it, oh, what's his name? Don't even remember his name. It's like, Rachel, are you even watching the show? Monroe. He's just great comic relief. Great. Yeah, so where am I? Am I in like season 3 or season 4? So that is like my background show when I'm editing. Oh yes, I'm also watching Father Brown on BritBox. I had a 7-day free trial, and then of course I didn't cancel it because I found Father Brown. And it has, if you've watched Harry Potter and Ron Weasley's father is Father Brown, and he's a Catholic priest, but he's also got an investigative mind. And so it's kind of like Sherlock Holmes meets, I don't know. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's like after World War I, before World War II in England. I am here for it. Murder mystery, just about all the way. And lastly, today's most exciting things were the sun came out after it was kind of rainy and gloomy this morning. Beautiful. And also I burned a candle. It's Cactus Blossom Scent. It's from the Candleman Candle Company. And it's like a fresh, fruity floral scent. I think of like a Garnier Fructis, like their base shampoo, just like the clarifying shampoo, just like a fresh shampoo scent is what I think of. So, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Thank you for holding on. I know it's been a whole 1 second for you guys, but I had to go get baby cactus because this would have been the 3rd podcast that I forgot to put him in. I know you may not know, but I know he's the podcast. What's it called? What's the name? Like the animal or whatever that sports teams have. I'm really trying to blink. This is so embarrassing. If I don't remember before I wrap up this episode, drop me a comment because mascot. He's the podcast mascot. So if you've listened this far, wow, we have really unraveled. If you've listened this far and you're watching on YouTube, please leave a cactus comment for me because we need help. So if you missed last week's episode, please click here on screen or I will link it down below for you guys to check out, and I will see you guys there.